Speedway once again after, was it 2 or 3 races being canceled? A couple. It was definitely 2 at least. But we're heading over. They added our class, American Stocks, onto this race today, so that's pretty cool. And we're just gonna go out there and have fun. They're gonna do a draw redraw because it's not a points night. So I'm not sure how many cars are gonna be there, but I told my dad, you know, since it's not a points night, you should hop in the car.
Not tonight.
Not tonight, dang it. Check it out, new location. Don't be hating. We're on the other side. No mom today, so dad is our designated tire pressurer. There we go. This was added last minute, so we didn't exactly prepare. To be fair, we did get a week. If we actually had 3 weeks, that's even worse. We're supposed to leave that part out.
The big part is you didn't damage it the last time.
Yeah, so that's why we're out here tonight, to damage it.
Yeah. Damage it with 1 week to go. Simpkins, heat number 4, Bakersfield Speedway, American Stocks.
Yep, what he said, American Stocks back in action. I believe this is the 3rd race of the season. Let's get to it, and there's already a yellow. I didn't see the yellow. I didn't see everybody slowing down, so we got a smash. I am so sorry, that was not intentional. But let's get back to it. Can we go round 2? There we go. Not sure if you can tell, my dad has some very mom-style recording of not getting the full shot. You know, he always like kind of makes fun of her, like, oh, you never record the full shot. And we're looking at this right now. But anyways, we are shooting it up way higher than everybody else needs to. Looks like, hold on, are we gonna have something different? No, we're going back to the marbles. I don't know why I always do that in the heat races of all things. Like, why? I don't understand. There is a drive line on the track. I'm not sure if you can see that. I have run over that. And you know what? My steering was weird for a lot of the night, and I wonder if that was the cause of it. It felt like a bad alignment on a street car or just some old tires. So let's see. Can we go over it again? Yes, we can. We went over it. And the yellow was thrown for that. So let's restart it. We're doing a single file restart. We had 2 yellows in this race. Holy cow, for a heat race. But that's okay. Let's get back to it. I was trying to search around, but I was searching in the wrong way, if that makes sense. I was kind of following their line. I wasn't, and I was driving over the top, as you can tell when I decided to go all the way high up in the marbles, like it's the Nationals. I would follow the car in front of me, and then I'd kind of push up with them when I should have been doing going high in turn 1 and then swooping down at the bottom. So I always, like the heat races, I always do stuff like that. So I got to work on that. You know, even though you've been racing for a while, everybody can still get better and still learn, and that's definitely true. Look at all that mud on my front end, by the way. Holy cow, it was a wet track. Even in the main event, it was hooked up. This whole night, hooked up racing, and it was honestly really fun. We're doing a little bit of side-by-side action. Now, coming up, there was a driver's error, and I thought I was clear, so I go up to try to widen my corner, and I was not, and that could have been really, really bad. Yeah, that was completely my mistake. And that could have ended up really bad, so I'm glad it only was just like a little bit of rubbing. With it just being me and Dad, we were super busy in between, so I didn't really get a lot of time to record. So we're jumping right into the main. We started on the 4th row on the outside. Let's get to it. Main event action. This track was hooked up. This is the type of track everybody's fast on. Doesn't matter if you have a piece of junk or the best car in the world. Everybody's going the same speed. Honestly, these tracks are fun. They're super hard to pass on. That's one thing, though. So let's see how we could do tonight. I mean, let's get to it. My favorite things to watch on the American Stocks is the front ends jumping up and down like a lowrider in the corners. Look at that. I don't know if it was this track, but I feel like I saw a lot more of that. tonight than normally, which, you know what? I think it's amazing and hilarious and very American stocky. So bring it on. All these guys in the front, they are fast. They're fast on this track and they're fast in general. So you're driving with the best. I mean, some of these guys, even people behind us, they race in different classes too. And I always think, like, if you race with good drivers, you learn a lot better, especially if you're, like, just trying to follow their lines sometimes. You learn where's good. There we go. Oh, it looks like we got a car going off the track. Check that out. Let's see it. Oh, here we go. We got some smoke coming out of the back end. And some lap traffic. Looks like things are about to get interesting. Ooh, all 4 leaders stacked up pretty much. I'm still lingering a little bit behind. Lap traffic, oh my gosh, it's some of the most fun racing ever because it's so unpredictable. You gotta be smart. And look at this! Everybody, look at that! This is almost a pass for the lead! That's crazy! And then the yellow came out! I wish that yellow did not come out. Oh my gosh, it would have been a crazy race. That restart was a little bit spaced out, which, you know what? That kind of works out for the best because then people are a little bit farther behind us, which gives us more of a lead. You know, by the way, I don't have any brakes on this car, but they barely work. I almost smashed the wall on hot laps, and those brakes did not work at all. So that's what we're dealing with. But you know what? Good thing with American stocks, we don't need brakes. It's totally fine. Are we making some moves here? What is this? I was trying to figure out where the fastest line is, and usually when the track's super hooked up, it is the inside line because you're making less of a, like, you're not traveling as much ground as someone on the top, but you do scrub momentum a little bit. However, I was going full speed around the corner on the bottom, which is crazy. Usually when I'm rolling on the bottom, you gotta tap the brakes and everything. That also might be why I was pushing up, so maybe I gotta rethink this. About 15 laps in, everybody's cars start smoking like crazy. Like, it doesn't matter where you are or how good your car is, there will be smoke coming from that transmission. I don't know if just stock transmissions just can't handle it or what, but it's just a smoke screen. All right, here we go. Single file, 4 laps to go, I believe. Single files can be nerve-wracking because you never know how they're gonna go. Someone might try to pull some fast, crazy move, or, you know, you're all the way in the back because you're not doing double up filing. We're going down to the bottom, kind of playing it safe. Racing with everybody was pretty fun, even though there wasn't as crazy, like, door-to-door action. It was still awesome racing. I love racing with all the guys and gals in this class. Always super good. And we got the smoke screens back. Let's go. It's so important to watch the videos of just racing in general if you race, because you get to see the habits of other people, especially when they're behind you, or your own habits, and learn from them. So I think watching videos of your past races can honestly help you get so much better. White flag, here we go. There it is. American stocks finished off 3rd after starting 8th. Here we are. We're at the tech pad. We got 3rd? 3rd.
It was a good race, dude.
It was pretty fun, and of course, this is what we see on the GoPro. I did? I started 8th.
You got 3rd, dude, on this kind of track. Right.
I know.
We checked. Tires. Rear suspension.
Cool. How does it feel?
You're tiny.
I know, we have
a steering wheel in it?
Yeah.
Here.
Don't touch the starter. Don't try to take off, please.
I don't even know.
Is that cool?
Dad doesn't have race car money, babe, so.
It's just a flashlight.
Dang,
so
now
it's
you're
a picture.
official now.
Now.
You want to hear it start?
Put your hands on the steering wheel.
That's cool. Here we
ready?
go.
Are you ready? We don't really have a Grapevine MSP damage report, but we have something pretty cool coming. So I gotta give a huge shout out to them, Grapevine MSP and Joe Gregory, for helping us out because they really are a big part of our team. We got a custom race suit coming, and this thing is gonna be legit. It's gonna be decked out. I'm talking Elvis style. It's gonna be so cool, and of course, right here, Grapevine MSP. So that's gonna be legit. I'm so excited for it to come, and you know what? Maybe it's a good thing we don't have a damage report because a clean car is always a good car. Our all-American glass lucky break. I will say that our lucky break was probably just not having a bad or weird thing happen. The last couple races, I've been having either oil or sparks coming out. Today wasn't really anything. We're still having a little bit of a soft break, but you know what? That's a lot better than stuff coming out of the car. So that's my lucky break. Have a nice, fine new wear.